Please don't eat me. Who's there? Oh, that was a loud roar. No. Let's go clean you. That doesn't look very... No, I don't want to put you down. I want to pick you up, and I want to go through this door. No, I don't want to put you down. I want to pick you up, and I want to go through this door. Oh my goodness, I'm bald. I'm bald. Why am I bald? I promise I'm not bald. I got hair. I got hair under this hat. I don't know why it's saying I'm bald. She's bald, and she's torturing people who have hair. I told you to light your candles. But, your highness, I am at my wit's end. I told you never to. Wait, you're not Lumiere. Oh no, he's gonna eat us. He's gonna eat us. Who are you? Well, Why are you just like a candlestick? Well, it looked cool as an idea, but now that you say it like that, that makes me think I look stupid. Yeah, apparently poop shows up on the map. Look, poop times 1. One little poop is in here. Let's see if it's correct. Yeah, he's laying on it. He is laying on said poop. While I'm in here, I'm gonna give you some water. Because I can. Oh no, it's in his food bowl. Buddy, why would you do that? Where'd you go? Oh yeah, of course you're gonna go eat that food. You pooped in this food. Nasty. Oh, tackle some royal tasks. We did it. Wonderful. Talk with a sorrowful emotion. Oh, sadness was just here. Where'd she go? Did she, like, book it away from me? Yeah, she did. Oh my goodness, she's way over here. She knew I was gonna have to talk to her. She knew it. Oh, no, come back. I need to talk to you. Come back. Sadness. It's okay. It's not that serious. Oh, the pee is still there. That is embarrassing. Roman, come clean this up. Oh, I honestly thought he was going to. Oh! Okay. Friends, please. Friends are for simpering, needy oversharers. And then you have Olaf in the back. Soap. Oh. Oh. You need me to make you still have it, so let me get this straight. You've been back from being lost out in the woods for a couple months now, and you still haven't taken a bath because I haven't made you soap? I don't think you can blame that on the woods. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten 2 dogs at the same time. Look at those ears. Oh my goodness, I'm mesmerized. Ew, what's that on the ground? Where, inside or outside? The turtle thing in the PJs? Okay, don't be rude. That is my embarrassment, turtle. Look at her. She is so cute. She's just a little embarrassed, you know? It's the cutest thing ever, and I don't appreciate this type of slander. Hello everyone. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a wonderful day. My name is Lakin, and welcome back to our cozy little zoo, where today we are playing Wishblossom Ranch, or yeah, Wishblossom Ranch, the Disney Dreamlight Valley DLC. For some reason I wanted to say Wishing Alps, and I was like, is that right? No. good. I'm so glad. But today we are playing more of the Wishblossom Ranch Disney Dreamlight Valley DLC, and I am excited for you to be here with me as we continue on this story and progress it further. Because it's been a minute since we've dived into Wishblossom Ranch. I've been playing with the horses, I've been hanging out with them, but I haven't come back to the Alps to help figure stuff out. I've just kind of been ignoring them, and I'm really sorry for that. So, today, all I want from you is to just sit back, relax, maybe put me on in the background and do other things. Whatever you need to do, whatever is the best way for you to view this adventure, as long as you're here with me, whether it's right now in the present or if you're watching this in the future, I appreciate you so much. But yes, so today, I think we're still in the middle of the Decay of Fashion quest line. Spin just coming real close to the camera. I think we're in the middle of the Decay of Fashion quest line, but I think we're on the end tail of it. So it'll be interesting to see what other quests we get to. I'm hoping we can get to the skunk quest that I've heard other people talk about, the Professor Moffat skunk. I want to see him. I want to see how cute he is. So hopefully we can get to that quest. But where we left off last time was we've gotten our horse, as you can see in the background, in the little stables is Celeste. That's the horse we made for ourselves. We've only made one of our horses, even though you can make up to 4 different types of horses. So we have Celeste, and I actually leveled Celeste up to a level 10 just the other day. So we got her some new hair. She has the really long, luscious mane now. And I think it suits her wonderfully. And we've also unlocked Maximus and Sven. Sven is from the deluxe edition of this game, or this DLC, so we kind of have him as available, but story-wise, we have progressed enough to unlock Maximus. That's what I was trying to say, yes. And, but we haven't gotten the other 2 horses yet. So maybe we'll get one of them today. Fingers crossed, hopefully. But yeah. And then there's a goose. There's a goose. Okay, so, but before we get into the game itself, let's go ahead and pick our fortune for the day. Again, these are fortune cookie fortunes that I've gotten from, different Chinese restaurants, mostly Panda Express, but no one needs to know that. But they're inside this Wizard Honey Winnie the Pooh box, because Winnie the Pooh is a wise old sage. So let's go ahead and pick our fortune and kind of see what the day is gonna be like for us. Are we gonna have a good day? Are we gonna have a bad day? Do we need to be warned of something awful happening? The fortune cookie will tell us. Okay, here we go. So our fortune is, your life will be happy and peaceful. This is a Panda Express one, in case you're wondering. And I would put it up for you, but I've tried that before and it does not focus. So you just have to trust me that it says your life will be happy and peaceful. I don't know. I think that's nice. I think that sets off a good vibe for us today. Especially if we're going to be hanging out with Cruella. Oh, Cruella can make things not so happy and not so peaceful. So the fact that the fortune is telling us that we'll be happy and peaceful gives us hope that maybe we'll get through this questline, maybe we'll be able to help Cruella, but also that it won't be the worst thing in the world. So, yeah. It's a good omen, I think. But, goodness. Make sure you have, oh goodness, my throat. It's starting to close up. No. It's early. You know, sometimes your voice doesn't want to cooperate in the morning, but make sure you have your water and your other drink. You know, your morning drink. My morning drink of choice is orange juice, but we also need water with us. I do have my water here, you know. So, don't worry. Don't worry. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the game now, shall we? Yeah, I think we shall. Let's go ahead and change to right here. There we go. That way I'm a little bit smaller. Unless you want to see my big ol' head. I don't think so, though. Let's do this, and let's do this. Okay, let's get out of camera mode. Okay, and I think first what we should do is track the proper quest. Let's go to quests. The Decay of Fashion. Yes, yes, yes. We will be tracking this one. And make sure afternoon tea is in your inventory. Do I have it? No. Also, my inventory is full. Oh my goodness. Okay, well. Oh, cute. I don't want it. Okay, well then, I guess first, let's go ahead and pet everyone, brush everyone, make sure everyone is happy, healthy, wealthy, and glad. But before we get started on our day, because Celeste is level 10, but as you can see right there, no one else is. Oh, there we go. No one else is. Sven is probably our lowest baby. Mainly because I don't need to use him. And the only reason Celeste has leveled up as much as she has compared to the other two is because... No, come here, Maximus. Is because I use her to help with gardening. So, like, she can harvest and she can water. And just doing those things with her on my floating farm island got her up a lot. So... See, Maximus is level 5. Oh, I didn't want to brush him again. I wanted to pet him. Oh well, he gets double brushes. I guess it's fine. He's a good boy. But Sven, he's just kind of, we need... Oh, I'm petting my critter. No, I don't. I mean, I guess I will, but I don't want to pet the anxious squirrel. Sven isn't part of the storyline and hasn't unlocked all the things, so like he's just kind of there. We'll get him leveled up. Don't worry. We will. But for right now, we won't. Okay, let's go ahead and get Celeste out too. Interact with her and... Hi! Let's take Celeste for a ride. And then we'll pet her and brush her. But see, look at the long hair that she has. Oh my goodness, so pretty. I like how it looks. I am kind of a little bit bummed that like it covers up a lot of the flowers, but it's still so pretty and I think it suits her so well. There was another main that unlocked at level 10 that was braids. I haven't checked it out. Maybe we can do that right now. See if we interact, customize Celeste. So let's look at the mane. See this one, the braided mane. Well, the sign is kind of in the way, but yeah, I think I like the flowing mane best. I think that suits her the best. Okay. Well, we'll keep her in there, and we'll run around with Maximus, because, you know, we're doing the quest, we're doing the storyline, but first we need to go to our house, pick up that afternoon tea. The thing is gonna be, I'm gonna have to try to find it. I know I say this probably every single time, my inventory is a mess. I keep avoiding it. I know I need to work on it. But I just keep avoiding it. I don't want to work on it. I don't. Not at all. Okay. Get down. Excuse me, Maximus. Don't worry. I'll be out in just a second. Wish you could come in with me, but horses aren't allowed inside. So take that up with the HOA, not me. That's definitely not my rule. This definitely isn't just my house that I'm in control of. No, no, no. And also, I guess it's good that we have to go over here because this will give us a chance to drop off any storage that we have. So that way we can go in with a clear and empty storage. No, wrong chest. There we go. And this one has a lot. Maybe we can... I know this wheat, we should probably put it up there on the floating island. But for right now, I'm gonna put it down here. I don't want to go in the floating island. And the rice too. I need to get more chests up there. That's what I need. Because I'm keeping all my fruits, vegetables, anything that you can plant. I'm keeping the chests that they're stored in also up there on the island. So that way it's all compact. It's all there. It's all good. And I don't have to worry. No, I don't want this one. I want this one. Okay, okay. We'll put these fish in here. Yes. There we go. Yeah, I picked up all this stuff and I forgot to drop it off at whenever I was actively harvesting it, so it's fine, it's fine. And then we have blue flowers, purple, and red. Oh, and then these are white. Okay, blue, purple, red, white. Yeah, blue, purple, red, white. I think it's so funny that my flowers are the only thing that is properly organized. Blue. There we go. And then it was red, which is this one. The one that doesn't look red at all. Yes. But it was the flower that I had available that fit up there. So we're taking it. Okay, and then we have some fabric, we have some gems, of those, which we can probably put away. Let's see, does anything fit in here? No. No, it doesn't. But, no. But it will fit in here. It will. Here we go. Okay, these things... we just kind of need to throw them in a chest, which I think this chest was empty enough. Yeah, we'll just throw these in the chest. I can't say that I'm gonna have this organized before next time, but I'll have it organized eventually. Eventually, you will see an organized storage system from me. Is it right now? No. Is it maybe next week? Also probably no. But it will be before the end of 2026. I can promise you that. It will be... Goodness. Sorry. It'll be before the end of 2026 that I will have a... Oh, this is duplicate. I'll sell those. I'll sell those for right now. Don't worry. Oh wait, we need the afternoon tea. Did y'all see the afternoon tea? Because I did not. I also wasn't exactly looking for it. Because I forgot about it. I forgot that that's one of the reasons we came in here. Oh! That was bad. Bad, bad, bad. I shouldn't have done that. Let's drop it. There we go. I'll put it up. Oh, no! Okay, let's drop it. There we go. And then walk away. Walk away, walk away, walk away. Maybe I can just make some more afternoon tea? Because I really didn't see it. Or wait, is it in my food chest? It may be in my food chest. Let's see. Yes. Afternoon tea. There we go. See, I knew where it was. You didn't have to worry. I knew exactly where it was. Okay, okay. Maximus, let's ride. Let's go bring the afternoon tea to Cruella. And Cruella is... she's in the Glamour Gulch all by herself. Okay, that's kind of sad. That's just a little bit sad. You know, I know she's... oops. Whoa. I know she's a villain. I know she is. But, like, everyone deserves at least a little bit of a community, you know? The world is a better place when you have people to experience life with. So the fact that she doesn't have anyone to experience life with is kind of sad. Oh, no, not that way. We gotta go this way. This is the way to Glamour Gulch. I just went a really awkward direction. Oh, Merlin's coming. You coming to say hi to Cruella? Maybe. Let's see. Can't exactly remember how to get over there. I think it's this way? Don't quote me on it, though. Yeah. Okay. See, I know where I'm going. You don't gotta worry. Well, where is she? Oh, Cruella. How did we pass her? What? And they are going to meet. They're converging in Runway River. By Runway River. Okay, well, let's go. I don't know how I missed her. Were y'all yelling at me? Like, she's right there! Turn around! Sorry. I can't hear you. Because this is a computer screen. And not live action commentary. Oh, there she is. I was about to say, I still don't see her. Well, there we go. Okay. So, hello! How are you doing today? Hope you're having a good morning. We are, just popping in before work. Wonderful, wonderful. We're continuing on the Wishblossom Ranch. Because, honestly, I've kind of been avoiding the quest line just a little bit because of all the excitement with the other, you know, the events and things like that. So, we're continuing, and now we're going to give Cruella afternoon tea. We're having afternoon tea with Cruella. We have some crumpets, we have some macaroons. What else do we have? Maybe we have those little, like, finger sandwiches with, like, the crust cut off of them, but, like, they're, like, the size of, like, this. Maybe you have those. Like, cucumber sandwiches. I like those. I love a good cucumber sandwich. Okay, I followed your recipe and made some tea. Oh, darling, you call that tea? How adorable. How simply adorable. Well, I mean, I'm not British. Did the best I could. Thanks. I've brewed 10-year-old Earl Grey in a bag that smelled better than this. Is that like, does tea go bad before you brew it? She looks like a ghoul. Yes, she does. She, especially the, like, I mean, I love the look of her, but, like, especially the animated version, she looks so scary. Honestly, she would probably fit in. Like, if it was, like, she was, like, a real-life person nowadays, you know, she may fit in. Because she has no, like, buckle fat in her cheeks. Her cheeks are real hollow. Because, like, she's the same age as Anita. And Anita looks, like, in her 30s. So, they went to school together. So, you know, she just looks old. But I don't know how to brew tea. So I don't know if this is bad or if this is good. I don't know. And this food, it's crude, poorly presented, and barely edible. I don't know. Did you see it? I saw it. It looked pretty good. It looked very amazing. I would have eaten it. Still, I suppose you did your best, As disappointing as the results may be. Rip. Yeah. Yeah, if I looked like, no offense, Cruella, no offense, you're very fashionable, even though you're a villain and you try to skin puppies, when growing up, I did think she was like 60 years old. I thought she was a grandmother for some reason, attacking this poor young family. But no, like in the movie, it says that Anita knows her from going to school together. And unless Cruella went to school real late, probably the same age. They probably are. Still, I suppose you did your best, as disappointing as the results may be. If only the wretched wish magic hadn't stopped, I would have improved this pathetic display. Thanks. Our options are, what did you use your wishes for? Did you wish for something that caused the decay? It seems like a rather trivial use for a wish. What'd you use your wishes for? Oh, a bit of this, a bit of that. Redesigning things to my aesthetic. Should we still dig in? Oh wait, this is me talking. I don't sound like that. Should we still dig in? I don't know about you, but First, we must discuss proper table settings. All of this won't do at all. Well, we're not even at a table. I'm on a horse. You're just standing there. So yeah, of course it's not gonna be proper table. No worries. Have a good day at work. Hope it goes well, and hope it's a good day. Just hope it's a good day. Sending all the positive vibes your way. Hope the clock goes by fast. Any and all positive energy. But I will definitely see you later as well. Thanks for stopping in. No problem, no problem, no problem. Okay, place the table in Vil more, and then we can have a chat to see if you'll continue as my assistant. Or other things, like your overuse of wishes or the crystal key. I am starting to get annoyed. Like, by that response right there, I can tell that I'm like, yeah, totally. Love that. It seems like a really simple response, but at least how I would say this, it'd be like, the ... Yeah. ... are killer. Fine. We can quickly touch up your items too, but you must place the table first. Oh, she's giving us a table. Oh, good. I'm glad she's giving us a table, because I don't want her to complain about my table setting process. Cool, I'm on it. Next time, phrase that as certainly, Miss DeVille. Certainly, Miss DeVille.
Impossible.
Or you'll be out on your ear. Out on your ear? I've never heard that turn of phrase. I've never heard that turn of phrase.
Marvelous.
Now, off you go. Okay.
Why are you still here?
We just stopped talking 2 seconds ago. That's why I'm still here. Calm down. I'm helping you. Hey, there's a table right here. You don't want to, like, walk 2 feet over? Because I think this is the table you gave us. Decorate in Glamour Gulch with the afternoon tea set. Does it mean anywhere? Yeah, all this is Glamour Gulch, so it's just anywhere. Okay, then I guess we'll do it right here. Oh, I can't. I gotta get off, Sven. Boo! Gotta get off my horse. Okay, furniture. Oh, here, let's do afternoon tea set. Okay, I guess it's a little bit different. No, it's the exact same. It just has afternoon tea on it, and the chairs are set in a different manner. So you know what? I'm gonna be real petty and just remove these and set this right there. So it's like we just went over put the stuff on this table, and that's it. Like, walked 2 feet over. Have tea with Cruella. Oh, we're doing it already. Ooh, fancy. I don't want a picture. Okay, Cruella. I'll even talk to you face to face on the ground, just like you're probably wanting me to do. So, how do you feel now? Oh, that was me talking. Trying to do these voices and I get mixed up on who's who. Much revived, darling. Even a mediocre tea setting can do the trick in a pinch. So what's next? Next, I need to design something that will help us get my motor car out of the ditch in the quarry. Also, did she go down there in the car with the into the ditch? Because that looks like a nasty wreck. Or did she, like, roll out before it fell over the edge? I want to know. She doesn't look harmed, unless it happened a long time ago. I don't know. Anything I can do to help? Yes, leave me in peace. The creative mind cannot be rushed, Lakin. You know, I'm quite surprised that my time in this wretched wilderness hasn't totally sapped me of all sense of style. Oh, it has. Don't worry, it has definitely sapped you of your sense of style. Wilderness is an exaggeration. Give me a moment to think, and then we can begin.
Oh, I knew you'd manage.
Okay, well, the next... Oh, there it goes. Wait, I want to track it. Yes. She's like, give me a moment. Okay, you know what? I will give you a moment. Let's go ahead and kind of collect all the different collectibles that we can around here. I'm not going to do it on top of max because it kind of takes a lot longer when you're on top of max, but let's go ahead and kind of collect all this stuff just so that way if we need it, we have a little bit more of it. Because last time we had to stop the quest was because we didn't really have exactly what we needed, and it was just kind of not time locked, but time locked in a sense of we had to just wait for things to grow and happen on their own, and it's just not always feasible to just wait, you know? Especially because I think, if I remember correctly, it was just towards the end of stream. Oh, someone gave me an extra button. Thank you. It was towards the end of stream, so it was kind of like, I'll just wait till next time. So, she wants us to wait. She doesn't want us to talk to her quite yet, just yet.
Sure.
She wants us to give her time to discuss her fashion, which, if she's thinking about fashion, I think we should think about fashion. In my head, I am the most stylish of stylish people. But on my person, and in real life, that is not the case. At all. I am not stylish at all. I am, in fact, very mediocre. And I'm okay with that. Mostly because the fashion that I love, like if I was to have a dream closet with like no money, like limits, no nothing, I would honestly dress in Lolita fashion. Specifically gothic Lolita fashion. If you don't know what Lolita fashion is, the first time I heard it, I thought of the book Lolita, and where it's a very inappropriate relationship between a child and an adult, but it's not that. The fashion started in Japan, and it's a lot of like, how would I describe it? It has like the poofy skirts, it has lots of accessories, it's just really pretty dresses, and just, oh, so pretty. But lots of accessories like bonnets, frills, buttons, fluffiness, like in the skirts, like a lot of crinoline and things like that to poof it out. But the dresses are like short. They're not long dresses. They're short dresses that kind of like go to like your knee, essentially. And a lot of people wear like a lot. Usually the fashion isn't just you put on the dress and that's it. The fashion is you put on the dress and there's like minimum 5 accessories that you're putting on with it. But the dresses are really pretty, but they're also very expensive, especially if you're gonna go to like a legit dressmaker or fashion designer for Lolita clothing and not like some weird Shein knockoff or Temu knockoff, you know? Especially living in the States and not where the fashion originates, because a lot of the fashion companies are in Japan. So, you know, you gotta pay for that overseas shipping and stuff like that. I keep pressing that button. Why am I stuck? But honestly, that is what I would go for. Just look it up. It looks really cool, really fancy. But because it's so expensive, I don't feel justified in buying it, especially because like I get really embarrassed having people like perceive me in public. So a lot of times I don't actually have to get off you to talk to Cruella. I won't, because it kind of bothers her. So like I'm very much a person who doesn't want to be looked at while I'm in public. I want to be like kind of invisible in public, and in order to do that, I just kind of wear plain, boring, like clothing from Kohl's or JCPenney's or Marshall's or whatever, you know? And I also like to be comfortable, and because I don't really like go a bunch of places that would like you would expect someone to be dressed to the nines, I'm usually just wearing like leggings, yoga pants, blue jeans, boring stuff, honestly, so boring. But I don't want to like buy all those clothes, especially with how expensive they are, and then not feel comfortable to, 1, ever wear it, or 2, I just wear it at the house. Like, I don't know. I feel like if you're gonna wear that stuff, you gotta wear it out. You gotta show it off. Otherwise, I'm just gonna stick to as cheap of clothing as possible. Did like Cruella like fully leave? Oh yeah, she's way over there. We took too long. She was like, "You took too long to talk to me, so now you're gonna have to find me." Lucky you. But yeah, I would love, like, I have a Pinterest board that has like my fashion. It's called my dream fashion or my dream closet or something like that. And Lolita is one of the fashions in that Pinterest board. There are some others. We can talk about those after we talk to Cruella, that is. Cruella, I'm back. I'm ready to start getting your car out of the ditch in the quarry.
Don't be ridiculous.
I was, but you showed up. What?
I'm listening.
Besides, I doubt you're ready for any serious work. Why? Am I missing something? Yeah, I feel like I'm missing something. Yes, a sense of fashion. What were you thinking when you put on that outfit today? Actually, this is the outfit from a few days ago. I've been wearing this for a while, actually. But we don't need to tell her that. No, no, no. It's nothing short of dreadful. What's wrong with it? Oh, darling, it would take far too long to explain what and To explain, and we have a job to do.
Yes,
Okay.
and then?
I understand, I understand. Maybe she actually likes our outfit, but is annoyed that she likes our outfit. You know? Maybe she just doesn't like the fact that we're fashionable without her advice. So she's torturing us. Well, not torturing, but like putting us down, making us feel bad because we look good without her help. I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is. Now here, put this on. Ooh. She made a horse riding outfit even though she hates horses. That's kind of nice. Alright, I'll go change, but we need to have a serious talk about your wish magic and the crystal key.
Why are you still here?
Okay. Let's get off. And let's change into that outfit. Chic equestrian uniform. Honestly, that doesn't look that bad. We'll take off the scarf though. What would that be under? Neckwear? We'll take that off. You can't really see anything else underneath here, so we'll take that off. It doesn't look that bad. Honestly. It looks pretty cute. And I think there is a set of
your imagination.
here we got some Dreamlight. I'll accept the Dreamlight. Yes, please. Give it to me. I think there is a matching set for Celeste. Let me see. Customize Celeste. Saddle. Saddle blanket. Yeah, we have this one. Mod bridle. So we have some stuff. We don't have all of it. But we have some of the things. Maybe... Wait. Hold on. Let's interact with her. Let's take her out. There we go. Because there is some memories over here, and I think that's where they come from. They come from the memories. So let's see if we can maybe get a whole outfit that me and Celeste can be matchy-matchy in. Let's see. I know I saw a memory here. Here's one. Let's pick it up, see if it comes with it. Okay, maybe not. Okay, maybe not. Is there any others? I don't think so. I think that may be the only memory we have over here in Glamour Gulch. Another one of my, like, dream fashions is, like, quirky academic professor. Essentially is how I would describe it. Like, a lot of, like, specifically, like, a zoology professor or an entomology professor. Like, just a lot of insect imagery on the clothing, a lot of embroidered elements of the clothing, plaid, corduroy, little bitty vests that are like fun and quirky, but then with like pleated pants and things like that. So, you know, two very different vibes. You have the Lolita, which is very much high fashion, high dress up, very girly, very feminine, and then you have the more androgynous look of a quirky professor. What are they doing? Would you want some carrots? I do not eat carrots. Well, how about some fresh corn? I am a lion, you fool. Do lions like turnips? Ugh. Okay, good talk, good talk. I'm peckish. Why isn't there any zebra about? Well, I'm riding a horse, and that's close enough, so we're gonna get far away. So Scar doesn't accidentally eat my horse. We only have 2 of the items for this, like, for us to match, which is a little bit of a bummer. But, let me see. Maybe we can try to make the other stuff customize. Let's see. Saddle. We can do the basic brown saddle, which would work with it. The back. I don't know if any back would look right with the mod. The hooves, no. Galloping effect, no. Yeah, so we just have the bridle and the blanket. We can keep those, I guess, and we'll go to Cinderella matching, so that way she may accept us better. Where is she? Where did she go? Oh, there she is. Hello.
Where have you been?
All right, I put on the clothes you suggested. Is this okay? How can I possibly tell when you insist on riding that wretched horse, but from what I can see, it'll have to do for now. You made me a horse riding outfit. Why would I not wear it while riding a horse? I mean, granted, horse riding outfits are pretty beautiful. Everyone who wears a horse riding outfit usually looks pretty good when they wear it. So, like, I wouldn't blame someone for wanting to wear one just walking around. But usually they're walking around the horse stables or a horse competition if they're not actively on their horse while wearing a horse riding outfit. You know? Yeah. So, don't know what you expected. Hey, that's almost a compliment. I'll take it. Oh, it's hardly a compliment, darling. But feel free to continue in your little delusions. I'm Delulu all day. That's how you should live your life, being a little bit delusional. Like me, still convincing myself that, like, it's fine. You'll be able to see Twice, Stray Kids, and BTS this year, as they're all coming. You'll be able to survive the BTS ticketing war, even though I know that I'm not actually participating in the BTS ticketing war. No. We gotta, like, put our money towards other things, and it's fine. I just won't get to see all 3 of my alt groups. They're all coming. Twice is coming. I know this is a tangent, but I mean, come on. Twice is coming in February. BTS is coming. I don't know. Like, they're coming, but they're not. I don't know which city I would have gone to because none of them are close to me. So I don't know when that would have been. And then Stray Kids is coming in July.
You're in charge. Shall I practice my courtesy?
It's a lot. 5 Seconds of Summer is coming in June. Oh my goodness. And I'm not gonna get to go to any of them. None of them. But I'm really this may make you look at me a little weird, but I have cried a couple times of the fact that I'm not gonna get to see Twice or BTS. Those were like my 2, if we're talking about K-pop, my 2 first loves. Or like the groups that I like went from like casually listening to K-pop to like learning their names, learning all about them, watching live streams, watching their shows, and just diving more into them and getting more invested into them as a group and not just their music.
Sometimes life's not fair.
So,
You best remember
yeah.
that.
I have been able to see Twice before. I saw Twice last time they were here on tour, but honestly, that experience was awful. Not because of Twice. Twice was amazing. But the people standing in front of, we were on the floor, the people standing in front of us, it was like a group of 8. Yes, 8 6-foot something tall men. So I could not see at all. They weren't like scrawny 6-something men. They were like big 6-foot something men. They were probably like 6'3" or something like that. I'm not that tall. Nowhere near close that tall. So, and there were like 8 of them. So I could like, my whole row, none of us could see. Some people in the row tried to like just stand in the aisle and they were forced to go down. Some of them tried to stand on the chairs, but they were forced to get down, which like makes sense. Like for safety reasons, that makes sense. It's just unfortunate that we literally could not see the show at all. I couldn't even see the projectors, like the big screens, couldn't even see those. The only time I was able to see them is when everyone sat down because they were doing their talking moments, or like each member goes down one by one and like says something. That's the only time I was able to see them. So it's fine. It's fine. I mean, it's not fine. It's not fine. I paid a lot for those tickets to have that, and the fact that I can't try to fix it this year. I feel it right now, but I know that in the overall picture, it will be fine. It's a bummer, you know? It's a bummer. Okay. Sorry for the tangent. Back to Wishblossom Ranch. Honestly, actually, I'm not sorry. Anytime I talk about K-pop, I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. Okay, well, Snow White is pretty sure you made too many wishes. And yes, never mind what the dry cleaning girl says. Not the dry cleaning girl. And dry cleaning girl is coming right up to you. She is ready to fight you, Cruella. Look at her side-eyeing you. She's like, you know it. We're gonna fight out back. That is crazy. The dry cleaning girl. Oh my goodness. I need you to find my notebook. It contains the plans we need to rescue my poor motor car. The same car where the crystal key I need is stashed? What? Oh yes, of course. The notebook was stolen by the loathsome skunks that look around here. They have it out for me. I know it. I'm certain those putrid-smelling creatures ripped it to shreds and pieces and buried the pieces. I tried to follow them as they carried it off, but I only know the general area where the fragments might be. One should be near the beach, by the entrance to the quarry. A second in the quarry itself, near the bottom. And the last one near the waterfall, by the border between Wishblossom Ranch and the Dale. The Dale? What is the Dale? Wishblossom Ranch and the Dale. Something called the Dale? Delver Dale. Right here. So like, right here? Or maybe right here? I don't know. We'll have to figure that one out. Okay. Near the waterfall at the eastern... Whoa, those are not the same things as what she said. Near the quarry entrance on the beach. Okay, we can go there first at least. We can do that one at least. But yeah, no. So, we're helping Cruella. I actually think Cruella is this one of them? At the bottom of the... near a waterfall on the eastern edge of Glamour Gulch. At the edge of the fortress. Okay, so I think it is, like... We just dig it up. Hi, little skunk. I think Cruella is a pretty good villain. I actually really like her as a villain. 101 Dalmatians is one of my favorite movies. Like Disney movies. One of my favorite Disney movies. And I was looking up, because I was thinking about it, I was looking up some fun facts, and I kind of want to share them with you. Well, maybe I shouldn't try to share them with you while I'm trying to figure out what this is. Near the quarry entrance on the beach. Okay. I'm just talking and I'm just kind of like running around, not fully paying attention. Oh, here we go, here we go. There's one. What's it say? These wishes are wonderful. I only need to speak and the word conforms to my desires. We already have one of them. Oh, it only wanted... We're only looking for 3. Okay. We didn't mess anything up. At the bottom of the quarry. Let's see, let's see. You're down here. You didn't want to pick it up? It's right here. You didn't want to pick it up? They're around here. I just know it. I'm always seeing flashes of black and white out of the corner of my eye. And that smell. Not the smell. I don't know what you're talking about, but not the smell. Anything but the smell. Okay, and then near a waterfall on the eastern edge of Glamour Gulch at the foot of the fortress. Never eat sour worms. So this way. At the foot of the fortress. Would this be considered the foot of the fortress? In the hot plateau? I think that's how you say it. What? What? If not, pretend I didn't say it like that, you know. If that's not how you say it, pretend I didn't say it incorrectly. Can we do that for me? Yes, thank you. Appreciation. This looks like the foot of a fortress. Near a waterfall on the eastern edge of Glamour Gulch at the foot of the fortress. Okay, so that's... So then it would be down there, but I didn't see it. Oh, I don't want to talk to you. Thank you. Thank you. Love you, Wally. Kisses. Mwah, but no, thank you. No, thank you. Where is it? Here's the waterfall. But I don't... Is it not in? Of the edge of Glamour Gulch at the foot of the fortress. That's a waterfall, right? Let's see. Maybe it's not fully in Glamour Gulch? I don't see any other pieces of paper. Oh, here's this one. Here's this waterfall. Is it near that one?
Oh, doesn't
I'm not seeing anything. Let's see, anything around here? There's like some snowy flowers, but not anything we're actively looking for. It's like, that's the train entrance. That's all the train stuff. Is it maybe right here? Because it said near a waterfall. But then it also said Delver Dale, which this mountain range right here, I think is Delver Dale. So, but then the talking bits, like, not the talking bits, the quest markers don't say Delver Dale. They say... I mean, that's sort of a waterfall. Not really. Not what I would consider, like, you were to ask me, hey, where's the waterfall? That's not what I would initially think of. Like, I would think of that before I thought of whatever's inside there. Ooh, but this river is rushing. But also it says on the eastern edge of Glamour Gulch. Here, let's... Well, that's the only way into Glamour Gulch, because we don't have access through it. Through the Pixie Acres yet. We don't have... Pixie Acres is not unlocked to us just yet. I may look this up. I may, just may, look it up. Is that cheating? Yes. Do I care? No. No, no, no. Let's go to Wishblossom Ranch. Let's go to quests. We are in the Vil Crash. Okay, it's not gonna tell us. It's not gonna show us a picture of where it is. Oh no. What's the eastern edge? No. It's not gonna tell me. It just... Literally all this says here. I'll put it over here. Literally all this says is, the same stuff it says right here. It's not telling me anything. So rude. Okay, near a waterfall on the eastern edge of the Glamour Gulch at the foot of the fortress. I would think that that's right here. That's the only waterfall. Where would be another waterfall? Oh, I just noticed that's a C. For Cruella de Vil, Cruella de Vil. If she doesn't scare you, no evil thing will. That song is such a bop. Especially if you're listening to it, the Selena Gomez version, right? Yeah, I think it's the Selena Gomez version. Such a bop. So good. And no one can convince me that it's not. You know? Did we put the table in the wrong place? Like, is that what messed it up? Let me see. No, we can't. We gotta get off Celeste. And then go into furniture. Let's see, maybe if we put that right there. Well, it didn't magically show up. I don't know really what I was expecting. But that's a waterfall, yes? At the foot of a fortress, yes? I think... Okay, I may have to, like, actively look up someone running through this. Which is weird. I've never had to do that before. Oh, the grass is green under that tree. I don't like that. I've never had to do that before with one of these quests. Like, most of the time, you can just, like, kind of pick it up based off of context clues and, like, Disney Dreamlight Valley is usually really good at, like, telling you, essentially, inside the quest itself. Oh, no, that's a button. I thought that was a piece of paper. I was like, oh, here it is. No, that's a button. So, like, I don't know why, but I may have to figure it out. Okay, well... Yeah, this is... I feel like I may have messed something up. So, we're gonna do a quick be right back screen. Just so I can see if I can figure this out. But I'll be right back. Bombastic? Scar, what type of word are you using? Bombastic side eye. Criminal offensive side eye. kind of pet best suits you? Definitely have a dream pet in mind. Composed. Big bladder. Yes. That is exactly what I'm looking for in all my pets. A big old bladder. We are Lumiere and we have your dinner is served. Please don't eat me. Who's there? Oh. That was a loud roar. No. Let's go clean you. That doesn't look very... No, I don't want to put you down. I want to pick you up and I want to go through this door. No, I don't want to put you down. I want to pick you up and I want to go through this door. Oh my goodness, I'm bald. I'm bald. Why am I bald? I promise I'm not bald. I got hair. I got hair. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you. We're back. Apparently there is another waterfall over here that I just never looked at. So it should be right here. Ah, there it is. Look, first try. Didn't even have to try. Didn't have to go look that up. That was so easy. So easy. Yeah. The decay is beginning to be a problem. How am I supposed to make the world's best new fashion line when my tools grow dull and break? Oh no, not your tools growing dull and breaking. Okay. Talk to Cruella in the quarry. Let's summon our horse. We'll summon Celeste. Because we're matching. We're matching, we're matching. Where is Cruella? Oh yeah, she's down by her car. That's where she is. She's down there just staring at it. I wonder how long it's been crashed. I don't know. But, you know, thinking about all the different Cruellas, I think Glenn Close's Cruella is the best Cruella. Like, I know the animated version came first, but that live action 101 Dalmatians is so good. Glenn Close is amazing as Cruella. And did you know that Glenn Close almost didn't take the role of Cruella because of a scheduling conflict? Like, she was already doing a Broadway play and was like, I'm sorry, I can't do it. I'm already doing this thing. So the people tried to get Sigourney Weaver to be Cruella, and Sigourney Weaver was like, no thank you. And then they tried to get one other person, and that other person, I can't remember their name, but they got the role. And but when they did screen testings, or they did something, they thought that she was too scary for a family-friendly movie. So she got cut. And so, but because that process took so long, but by the time that they were like looking for someone else, Glenn Close had finished her scheduling conflict, and so was like, I can do it. So they asked her again, and she was like, yeah. But I just can't imagine Glenn Close not being Cruella. She was so good at it. Oh my goodness. And I can't wait to see Glenn Close in the new Hunger Games movie. Like, I couldn't believe that was her. At first I was like, oh look, it's Glenn Close. And then we got up close to her and like how her face is. I was like, maybe not. Maybe that's not her. Maybe it's just someone who looks like her. But then you realize it is her. Oh, so good, so good. I can't wait. I cried within the first page of Sunrise on the Reaping. So I'm ready to bawl my, and I like bawled throughout the entire book. I'm ready to do that with the movie. I'm ready. But back to this, where we're, you know, hi, I'm Lakin. We're playing Wishblossom Ranch. I've been getting a little bit distracted here and there, but we're playing Wishblossom Ranch. We're trying to help Cruella get her car out of a ditch. Don't know why she couldn't have called a tow truck, but, you know, I guess they don't have them here. Finally, I thought you'd fallen into a ravine too. I need to do everything myself.
Don't be ridiculous.
Now let me look through these. Ugh, they smell horrific. I hope you don't run into any more skunks then. Indeed, they're simply beastly, darling, beastly, and horrid. Oh, she's calling me darling. I thought she was calling the skunks darling, and I was like, how can they be beastly and darling at the same time? No, she's saying I'm darling, which, thanks. And she's calling the skunks beastly, which is rude. Skunks are amazing, cute, wonderful, and definitely deserve your attention and care. Oh, there we are. These are just what we need. Such a brilliant and inspiring designs. Didn't you design it yourself? Well, of course. That's why the design is inspired. We love a confident woman. If only I had more wishes, but I'm afraid that ship has sailed. Okay, so you admit it. You exhausted all the wish magic around here. What'd you wish for? Yeah, that would save me some work. Okay, so you admit it. Certainly not. That windbag Merlin gave us all a tedious lecture about safe wishing practices to avoid depleting the pixie dust. I did what I could to wish for a stylish redesign of Develmore, but I did it responsibly. Your culprit for whatever it is you're accusing me of must be someone else. Sounds fake, but okay. Can we please refocus on my motor car? We still need to complete our work on the rope and pulley repair kit.
Cheerio, darling.
Cheerio, darling. Wonderful, darling. Okay, so we need some wire coat hanger fish and measuring tape snails. Interesting. Okay. Okay, sure. Let's get off the horse. Let's get off the horse and I guess we'll go fishing. We'll go fishing. But, like, if you think about it, Cruella is probably the most normal and, like, a lot of... Oh, that's one of the measuring tape snails. Oh, I didn't get a good look at it.
I wonder what on.
Look at that thing! Oh my goodness. I have to catch another one and really look at it. But like, Cruella is probably the villain that would be the most, like, what you would see in real life type villain. Like, someone who wants to skin puppies for a coat because puppy fur is softer than adult dog fur. Is something that probably someone in our world would do, versus, like, you know, someone, let's see, like Lotso, you know? Lotso's a stuffed toy. Not gonna be real. Gaston could be a real villain, or is a real villain. Definitely tons of Gastons around here. That's so cute, the little snail. And then, fish outside of the ripples for the wire coat hanger fish. But like Hades, probably not. As in, like, probably not, that's not how he looks and things like that. Yeah, but Cruella, probably the most accurate. Apparently, in the movie, Glenn Close refused to wear, oh, it's just a pure wire coat hanger. Oh, for some reason I thought it said wire coat hanger fish, but no, it's the parentheses and then the fish. It's not a fish that looks like a wire coat hanger. It's just a wire coat hanger. But Glenn Close refused to wear real fur. So all the fur that you see Cruella in the live action movie is fake fur, which I really admire, you know? Like, if there's real fur items that are already made, sure, if you find one in a thrift store or whatever, buy it, take care of it, because it's already been made, it's already been used. There's no point in destroying it, because then the animal's life that was taken for that fur coat is truly worthless now. So if you find a coat that already exists in the world, yeah, it's fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with owning a fur coat that is secondhand, that's been passed down for generation and generation and is really well taken care of. Nothing wrong with that. But what I do think I have an issue with is buying new fur coats, new like leather, just for no reason. Especially whenever there are like leather boots and things like that that are well taken care of, that you can get secondhand. I think those types of things you can, if you can't find it secondhand, think about it. Do you really need it? But, or if you are gonna get it, you better take care of that sucker for as long as possible. Like, you better baby it, you know? Baby it, baby it, baby it. But I think, so Cruella has had, oh, I don't have any food on me. We can eat. Actually, we should probably, like, run to our house. Actually, it maybe, is this open? No, it's not. Let's open this real quick.
Good day, dear.
So there's 3 versions that we have of Cruella. We have the first 101 Dalmatians animated version, which is who the Disney Dreamlight Valley Cruella is based off of. And then we have the 101 Dalmatians live action movie with Glenn Close. And then we have the Cruella movie, which is like Cruella's origin story type movie with Emma Stone. And I haven't watched the Emma Stone Cruella movie since the first time I watched it, when it originally came out. But I actually really liked that version. Now, does it, like, make sense of, like, that's how the Cruella in 101 Dalmatians, the animated version, feels and stuff? Probably not, but I just like when they do the villain origin stories, because it's like, okay, this is how, like, if this person was real in our world, this is how they would act. This is probably how it would come about. Now, granted, there are some times that people are just straight up nasty, horrible people, you know? Just straight up. So let's take that as food. Yeah. So I'm not like saying that you can't just have someone who's a villain, or like in real life there's not someone who's a villain just to be a villain. But what I am saying is that most of the time people are not born being a villain. They become a villain through things that happen to them, and they, in their own weird way and their weird logic, they're like, this makes sense, you know, type of thing. So I think that like Cruella, the movie, the villain origin story movie, makes a lot of sense. I really like how they did it. It really like makes her personable, and you can like empathize with her as a human, but also see that like you're still, it doesn't like justify her actions. Like you can still be like, you're still making bad choices, you're still choosing the wrong path. I can just understand how you got there, even if I don't necessarily agree with like that being the path you take, type thing. So I really liked it. But the same with like the Maleficent villain story, I really liked that one as well. Maleficent is probably my favorite villain. Even though if we compare the two movies, 101 Dalmatians versus Sleeping Beauty, I love 101 Dalmatians 20 times more. I've maybe watched Sleeping Beauty a handful of times in my life, but I know I have watched 101 Dalmatians like probably hundreds of times in my life, because, you know, that was one of my movies, at least growing up, that I would watch over and over and over again. So I've probably watched Sleeping Beauty, let's say like 15 times over the course of my entire life, and I've watched, we need to craft, so we gotta go this way. 101 Dalmatians, we'll say 100 times, you know, just to be simple about it. So I definitely love 101 Dalmatians more, but villain-wise, I like Maleficent more. Especially the Maleficent villain origin stories. I really like those. But Cruella is very much a person that gives off I just love her vibe. She's very haughty. She's very like confident, and kind of like within the world of fashion, she might, I mean, she's a villain for wanting to use puppies. What are we crafting? We're crafting this. That definitely makes her a villain. But like, if you look at other like The Devil Wears Prada and a lot of like other like fashion shows and things like that, it's a cutthroat world. It's a tough world. So she would probably fit in really well. And like, I don't really see how she's very fashionable. Again, the fashion that she touts is not my kind of fashion. We like we said earlier, my fashion is, well, the fashion that I wear right now, like if we look right now, I'm wearing a, not a sweater, but like a pullover. It's actually a pullover that here, let me go to this version just real quick, because it's a little bit bigger. And then we'll move the mic out of the way. I embroidered that. It's my dog, Buddy, with a little halo on his head because he has passed away, but I embroidered that. And then I'm wearing like, they're not scrubs, but they're kind of the same-ish material as like what scrubs are. So very, very comfy here. And that's like what I strive for in life right now. Just wear a lot of comfy clothes. And that's what I'm what I'm aiming for. So like my current fashion sense, I don't think I can talk. I don't think I can really have a leg to be like, I dress better than Cruella. My fashion sense is better than Cruella's. But I think the fashion of like what I would want and what I find stylish, even though I don't dress stylish, I think is better than Cruella. Like, if we look at my Pinterest board of fashion versus what Cruella wears and like especially what like some of her designs are, like if we look at, is it still in the shop? Yeah, like this, I think this is ugly. I think this is ugly. Like both of these are outfits that, you know, we could say Cruella de Vil designed. Like they look cool, but I would not, I just wouldn't wear them. And then this one, oh, actually this looks really cute with this outfit. It looks real cute, but like it's just a giant bow. No, thank you. Let's see, any other things that she may have designed in here? No. No, but yeah. So I think Cruella has an immaculate vibe. I think she's a wonderful villain. I would probably rate her as a villain. Okay. Animated 101 Dalmatians Cruella, I would rate an 8 out of 10, you know? Pretty good villain. Glenn Close, I would rate a 10 out of 10. She is more Cruella than the animated Cruella is to me, you know? She does it perfectly. I think I may have watched the live action 101 Dalmatians more than the animated one. So, and then we have the Emma Stone Cruella. And I think, evil-wise, I would say that she's the least evil. And I think that's because, like, she doesn't actually want to skin the animals. She just is fine with everyone believing that she has. So like she's probably the least evil. So I would give her like a 5 in villainy rating, but a maybe a 9 in like how much I enjoyed watching her and her story and things like that, you know? Cruella herself is a 9 in the Emma Stone version, but her villainy, she's not really evil. It makes her a 5. So, yeah. Okay, but this Cruella right here, she is, what did we say? An 8.
Where have you been?
She's an 8 in villainy, and just person-wise, she's like a 2. Not a good person. How marvelous. You look nearly fashionable today. Thanks. I mean, they are your clothes. Oh, wait. I have to repair it.
Why are you still here?
Okay. Interact. Repair the pulley thing. Yes. Now do we run on this? Max, get up there. This is like one of those dog treadmills. Get up there. I'll put you in a harness. And then you can run. No? No? My dog would love that
What is it?
if I gave it to him. All right, the rope and pulley are all built. Fabulous, darling. I wish all my workers were as diligent as you. Well, I mean, you have Horace and Jasper, so I think anyone is better than Horace and Jasper. I do.
Marvelous.
You're quick and work for free. Okay, well. I demand payment. I demand compensation. I'm inside the union. I am part of the union. You can't do this to me. Actually, I was talking to my union rep. I hadn't even read that before I said that. Yes. Never mind that. My union rep will hear about this. You're nearly ready to pull my poor motor car out of the ravine. Just one more step. Unfortunately, I have to make a special saddle for your horse that will work with my ingenious rope and pulley. Normally, I wouldn't be caught dead making accessories for an animal. But well, it seems I'm stuck relying on the horrid beast. Okay. My horse is big and beautiful. That's fine. Horses aren't for everyone. They do scare me sometimes. They're so big. Okay, all those are accurate. But we're gonna end up saying my horse is beautiful. But horses aren't for everyone, and I do understand that, and I do get that. Nothing wrong with that. I don't know how you can say they're not beautiful, but I can understand you kind of, especially being scared of them. They are big, and they are very, you know, they can do a lot of damage, if they want to. I think most animals, especially big animals, deserve a certain level of respect, and maybe there's a little bit of fear inside that respect. So, you know, all this is valid, but I'm going to say my horse is beautiful. They say there's no disputing matters of taste, but I say that's merely an excuse for dolts and with no aesthetic sophistication. Not a dolt. I'm not a dolt. Don't call me a dolt. Anyway, I've demeaned myself enough already by making an accessory for an animal. You put it on the creature. Okay, oh, here's the matching saddle. So what I'll actually do is let's switch to Celeste, and then let's customize her with the new saddle. There we go. Oop, no. Saddle. The mod saddle. Ooh, yeah, that looks nice. That looks nice. I approve. It doesn't necessarily match Celeste's vibe. Celeste is very much pink and polka dots and wonder and rainbow and happiness. But we'll take it.
Well, what is it?
Okay, the rope and pulley are ready to go. Finally, I have my motor car back in mere moments. Let's go.
Wow.
Go, Celeste, go. Go, Celeste, go. Go, Celeste, go. Go, Celeste, go. This car is terrifying. Like, this is truly a villain car. Like, you can't tell me otherwise. We're like, did we do this for nothing? Where's our key? But look at it. Like, in the movie, whenever she's flying down the road with her eyes blazing like crazy, oh my goodness, that is so terrifying. So terrifying. And, I know we were talking about Sleeping Beauty earlier. So Sleeping Beauty was the animated movie that came out right before 101 Dalmatians, right? Yes. 101 Dalmatians came out in 1961. And Sleeping Beauty was essentially a fail. Like, it did not make as much money as they wanted it to. And the only reason that they didn't, like, the only reason this wasn't one of the times that they were, like, in financial ruin and, like, banking on the next movie being a good one is because of Disneyland opening. Because of Disneyland's opening, they were kind of like, okay. But in 1961, 101 Dalmatians comes out. And 101 Dalmatians was the top grossing movie of the year. Like, it made the most money out of all movies. Like, not just out of animated movies. One, because there wasn't that many animated movies during this time. But, like, out of every movie that released in 1961, 101 Dalmatians beat them out. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. We reached our follow goal. That's so exciting. It won't tell me. It says we reached the goal, but, like, it's not showing me who followed. But if you did just now, thank you so much. Hello, hello. How are you doing today? My name is Lakin. Welcome to our cozy little zoo. We're playing some Disney Dreamlight Valley. But that's really exciting. Oh my goodness. Is it Angel? Is that how you would want to be called? But I am doing very good today. Doing very well, even though we have to help Cruella. I guess we'll do it. But good. I'm glad you're doing good as well. Hope the morning is treating you right. Hope it's bright and, well, I would say sunny. Well, no, you can be sunny even though it's cold outside. I don't like how cold it is. It got so cold over the last, like, 2 days. So cold. I don't like it. But, my stream is going good. We are having a lot of fun. We're talking about right now, I don't know how much you were able to hear, but 101 Dalmatians was the top grossing movie in the year it came out. And which is impressive in and of itself, but it beat out West Side Story, and it beat out Breakfast at Tiffany's and the original Parent Trap. So like it grossed, I think, $68 million when it came out. So everyone loved 101 Dalmatians, but I can't believe it beat West Side Story. West Side Story is one of my top favorite movies of all time. My stream just popped up and the vibe is so chill. Thank you. I try really hard to make it chill. I just want it to be a place for you to relax, hang out, maybe put me on in the background, get things done, play the game alongside me. Whatever you want to do, you can do it. And thank you so much. I try. Got some new shampoo and I think it's been working great. It's always good whenever you can have a good hair day, you know? But I appreciate it. But I can't believe 101 Dalmatians beat out West Side Story. I mean, I sort of can, because 101 Dalmatians is a good movie, but I can't believe that it beat out, like, West Side Story is just, I don't know. It's one of my top movies. It's hard to imagine, but I love that, like, Sleeping Beauty failed. Well, it didn't fail. It just didn't do what they wanted it to. And then 101 Dalmatians. Everyone loves a good puppy. Everyone loves a good puppy. Oh, thank you for the compliment. I appreciate that. I don't always know how to take compliments, but I'll accept it. Thank you. Okay. I am blabbering on enough about box office numbers. I mean, if we want, we can truly dive into all the numbers, but still, $68 million grossed in 1961 is impressive. And I wonder how much of that had to do with the puppies and how much of it had to do with the Cruella, you know? She's scary, she's fashionable. What kind of games do I like to play besides this one? Right now, I'm kind of in a mood, like right now, I play a lot of like games similar to this, essentially, but Stardew Valley, Animal Crossing, Palia, and then a new game that has like kind of taken over my life just a little bit is Heartopia, which is a new free MMO kind of thing. Like Heartopia is like if you mixed Animal Crossing with Palia and they like had a little baby. So I've been playing that, and we'll actually be playing Heartopia tomorrow during stream. So that's gonna be fun. I'm so excited. You love Heartopia too? Oh, good. I didn't think that I would like it. Like, I downloaded it the day it came out because I was like, it's free, why not? Let's check it out. And then I was like, hooked. And I was surprised I was hooked. I wasn't expecting to be hooked. The game just didn't, like, in all the previews and all the stuff like seeing before the game came out just didn't really speak to me. It didn't really like vibe with me. I thought it was cute, but I didn't think that it was gonna be something that like I liked. But now here we are, like a week and a half, almost 2 weeks later, and I've played it almost every day. So I changed up my streaming schedule just a little bit so we could be playing Heartopia on stream. Oh, so fun, so fun. And now we're getting rained on. Oh, rude. Of course Cruella would want it to rain on us. Of course she would. Oh, poor sweet darling, look at the damage on you. The damage? What? Thanks, I did stub my toe there on the block. No, not you, the car, you ingrate. Oh, I did thought she was talking about me. That's a little embarrassing. Can I see your headphones? I don't know what type of headphones they are. They're just like generic Walmart brand headphones. I don't like, if I could, I would have those headphones that only have like one ear and not the other ear, because I don't like having both my ears covered. So like you can kind of see that this one is not covering up my ear. This one is. So I can hear, but I just don't like it whenever it like fully encases me. Don't worry, dear. Mumsy will get you fixed as soon as she can.
Oh.
Still not talking to me. Still not talking to me. Have to remember that. The chips in your paint, those punctured tires, and the state of your fender, it's ghastly. I mean, if you cared about this car that much, why'd you leave it in the quarry for so long? Cruella, can we talk about... Not now, Lakin. Look at the state of my poor motorcar. It's not alive, Cruella. Yeah, it looks rough, but I'm sure you can repair it. It's your fault. You crashed it. Yeah, it looks rough, but you can repair it.
Yes,
Of course it will be repaired. We should discuss that. No problem. By the way, your channel looks really clean. Thank you. I did design all the stuff myself. And like this little thing right here, I designed that myself. That's actually like, it's like a little animated version of one of my cats, Bagheera. And then if you look at the like a channel banner things in the about section, all of those are some of my different pets that I either have had or currently have right now. So I really like them. You work with a small design team, so you always notice stream aesthetics. I do too. I wouldn't call myself a graphic designer, but I like to dabble. I like to dabble and I like to express myself. I always love looking at other people's stream. Like every time I like click into someone new, I like to like scroll down, look at their about section and like see how they've designed it, because that's a way that you can put your own style and flair and like all that kind of stuff into like your personality. That's the word I was looking for. Your personality into part of your stream, because you want most of the stream itself to be clean and empty, so that way you can see the game. So the about section's where you can really thrive. You're a graphic designer. What type of stuff do you design? Like, do you do a lot of like marketing graphic design, or like illustrations, or what? You create logos, emotes, banners, and ooh, that's so cool. Yeah. I love that. I'm excited for whenever I'm able to do that. I do have a PNG model that I created myself. There's one of me that looks like me, but then I have one where I can turn into a, I just created a new one where I can turn into a possum. I haven't set that one up yet. Not right now, but maybe some other time. But whenever I do get the possum one set up, I'm so excited to show everyone, because it's like a little possum hanging onto a balloon, and like it just looks so cute. I can't wait to use it. but I just haven't, I've illustrated it, but I haven't fully set it up yet. Of course, it will be repaired. We should discuss that. Can we talk about the crystal key now? I need to try and find... Later! Can't you see I'm beside myself? No, I simply cannot discuss anything else right now.
How unfortunate.
I don't actually have a Discord, but I do appreciate that. If I do get one, I will definitely add you. I've been thinking about getting one because that's what a lot of people on streams and like things like that use, just to communicate with other people, but I just don't really use one right now, so but yeah, no problem. Come back and see me once I've had a chance to accept this wretched fate.
Well done.
Okay, well, whatever you say. Whatever you say. Have you accepted the wretched fate right now? I think so.
Where have you been?
Have you mourned the damage of your car enough? I really need to get that crystal key from your trunk. Will you unlock it? You like my Cruella voice? Thank you, thank you, thank you. A try. Oh, if I must. You know, you gotta make it fancy. You gotta make it hoity-toity. I can't fully sound like her. Especially Glenn Close. Oh my goodness. Have I talked about Glenn Close enough in this stream so far? No. No, I haven't. And I don't think I ever can. This Glenn Close is amazing. There we are. Go unlock the boot, or trunk as you call it, and take what you need, but bring me the seed samples. Maybe we can design some clothes together later. You know, we gotta butter her up, so that way, maybe she'll be nicer to us. You think you have enough talent to collaborate with me? Okay, well,
Joking.
I was trying to be nice, Cruella. You don't gotta be like that. Sometimes I forget you're a villain. Okay. Gotta look for the crystal key. Speaking of the live action version, did you know? This is not the trunk. Did you know that they used, this is not the trunk. This is actively the front of the car. Unless it's the engine in the back of this car. But the engine is smoking, so I think this is the engine. I don't know. But they used 230 puppies to film the live action Cruella. Or live action 101 Dalmatians. 230 puppies and then 20 adult dogs. That's a lot. And part of me is like, okay, I haven't fully looked into not right now, but if you put your Instagram handle in or Twitter, whichever one you prefer, if you put that in the chat, I'll definitely check it out. But I just don't want to share my email. I don't want to do that right now, but you can share your Instagram, not the link. Don't do the link, but just your username, and I'll definitely check you out. No problem. But like, I wonder if dogs, like, whenever you have animals inside films, if they have like kind of strict rules like children do, or at least children do now. Because I wonder if the reason they had 30 adult dogs is because you can only have so much screen time per dog, or like for them to be on set. And the puppies, I imagine they just were growing up too fast, and so they had to keep replacing them. But because I don't think I feel like we would have heard if dogs were injured on the set of 101 Dalmatians. I feel like we would have heard that, so I don't think it was that. You've always wondered about the golden retriever. Oh, in Air Bud? Yeah. I mean, I wonder... Oh, is it the same dog in every movie? I'm sure it's like the same, because Air Bud is like an older dog. I'm sure it's like the same couple dogs, but I don't know if it's played by one dog. You know, I think, if I remember correctly, Lassie, the like famous dog, I think she was played by boy dogs, for one, and two, I think there was like 3 or 4 of them. So I would assume that Air Bud was probably like a couple dogs. But I've just never looked into it. Even though I love Air Bud, I love Homeward Bound. If anyone remembers that movie was really good. I cry in that one a lot. But just all these animal movies, it's always interesting to be like, okay, well, like, how'd this work? How'd y'all do it? You know? Maybe I should get my dog into film. No, Mowgli would not do good in film. No. I don't think so. He's cute, and I love him. He's a precious baby, but I don't think he's a film-worthy dog. Back so soon. Clearly you adore me. Now hold still. You'd make a marvelous coat rack, you know. That's not why I'm here. Yeah, no. The crystal key isn't in the trunk. Oh, of course. It was there, but I moved it ages ago, darling. Silly me, I forgot. You didn't forget. And I knew. She may not have known, but I knew. I knew that it wasn't in there. I knew Cruella was using us. But we played along with it. We went along with it. We let it happen. It's fine, I got. Yes. Forgot. Where'd you put it? Oh, I have far too many things to do to go into all that. Help me get my workshop up and running, and perhaps we can revisit this tedious discussion later. We had a deal. Did we? I don't recall signing anything. Ugh. She's getting us... Thank you for the Instagram. I'll definitely check you out. No problem. I don't have a gaming one, so it will just be my personal one. But yeah. Did we... I don't recall signing anything. Yeah, she gets us with the contractual thing. Okay, legally, we didn't sign anything, but we had a deal. You know we did. Okay. She got us there. I guess I can't be too mad. She's playing with the rules. Playing with the rules. Being loose and fast with it. Tell you what. I left some old rags with that cloying, horse-obsessed girl a while back. What is her with calling Snow White all these names? I'm far too busy to remember her name. The dry cleaning girl. You know, the pasty one who was failing dismally at running this ranch before I arrived. The pasty one. I mean, she could be talking about me. I go out in the sun and I burn in 2 seconds. And actually, it doesn't show up that great on camera, but like I like to have my blush go all the way over here like this, and it's kind of like a slightly orangey blush. I kind of like the look of the sunburn look. I kind of do. And I think I like it because that's the only way I could ever have color on my face when I was younger, if I wasn't like actively blushing or like working out. So I've gotten used to the sunburn look and I prefer it, you know? I do. Okay. She has the rags. Go dry your tears on them while I make a to-do list for you. Okay, this isn't over. She won. She won this war, or she won this battle, but not the war. What is with... Are there birds flying overhead of us? Not the birds. Birds are scary. Have you seen that horror movie where they do birds? Scary, scary, scary. Let me see. I had some other fun facts because, like, I was looking up some stuff and I was like, oh my goodness, that's so fun. Oh, one thing. I feel like a lot of people have seen this. You know, I feel like a lot of people saw this, but where is Snow White? Before we just go traipsing about, where is she? Oh, she's like over by our house. Okay. No, that is not my Instagram. No. No. But don't worry, I'll find you. It just won't be right now while I'm on stream. Because I don't have Instagram on my phone. I only have it on the computer. So, and I'm actively using the computer right now. But don't worry. The Lady and the Tramp. So Lady and the Tramp came out before 101 Dalmatians, but Lady and the Tramp make a cameo, a little Easter egg, if you will, in the Twilight Bark segment of 101 Dalmatians. It's so like it's not like they make a big like ooh here they are, but it's like just a quick and you'll miss it like a lot of the Disney cameos are. Or the Disney Easter eggs. They're just kind of like you blink and you miss it, like how in The Little Mermaid, Merlin, when he turns into a fish, is inside the song Under the Sea scene. Yeah, no problem. I'll definitely do that. And then Merlin's in there, and then like, you know, especially Pixar does this a lot where there's a bunch of Easter eggs just inside all their movies. So it's all like interconnected and all this stuff. And then you get the Pixar theory and things like that. Oh my goodness, I could go on for that forever and ever and ever. But they actually did a cameo with Lady and the Tramp, who are also calling for help to help out with finding all the puppies. We were wanting the Skunk Rebellion. Snow White, can we talk for a moment? Of course. How are you today, Lakin? I'm alright, but I am fury and rage incarnate. Got a bit of an issue. Let's go in the middle, you know? A little bit of an issue. Oh dear, what's wrong? It's Cruella. All she does is eat cucumber sandwiches and lie. I mean, the cucumber sandwiches are pretty good. I'm having a hard time dealing with her. I have just had it with her. I'm having a hard time dealing with her. She's got the next crystal key and she was supposed to hand it over after I helped her, but she just changed her mind and demanded that I do more chores. I mean, she is a villain. What did you expect? What did you expect? Did you think it was going to be easy? No. Dealing with villains is never easy. Okay. Do you have any suggestions on how to deal with her? I can't spend all my time running her errands while the decay keeps on progressing. I know we don't got much time. The mountains are falling apart and Tink can't hold the things together forever. Goodness, we must do something. Now let me think. Oh, have you seen the sweet little skunks in Glamour Gulch? Yes, they're adorable. They're so cute. Aren't they? Some time ago, Cruella was hasty with the wording of a wish, and she actually gave one of the skunks the power to express a lovely sense of style. I believe she wanted someone to give her a bit of a challenge. Well, that skunk wanted to share his new abilities with the other skunks, so he dubbed himself Professor Moffat and created the Skunk Institute of Fashion. A fashionable professor? Skunk? Say less. Say less. The skunks tried to be friendly with Cruella, but she was terrible to them and stole some very expensive fabric from the Institute. Oh, not the Institute. A skunk professor telling me everything. Professor Moffat is a very smart little skunk, and he's brave enough to stand up to Cruella. But Cruella didn't like that, so she wished away the Institute, and the skunks all left, and the professor was forced to go into hiding. If it bothers him ever so much, if you could bring the skunk... I know it bothers him ever so much. If you could bring the skunks together again, I'm sure Professor Moffat will return and help you. You could confront Cruella and help with the help of the skunks, and then she'll have to give you the crystal key. I better arrange a meeting. Any ideas how I can let the skunks know that the time to gather is now? You can build some houses for the skunks and set them in Glamour Gulch. If the professor wants to meet, he will raise the flag of the skunk kind. You can follow that to the meeting. Is that their tail? I mean, it is like raising a flag. Did I ever tell y'all the story of the time that my dog got sprayed by a skunk? The skunks usually meet in the cave near the eastern border of Glamour Gulch, so keep an eye out there. Great, but one problem. I don't speak skunk. Oh, that's alright. I'll be sure I'm there when you meet the professor. Together we'll get along somehow. Okay. So we need jasper and beady soil. Jasper. Is that a, I think that's a gem and we have it. But my dog was sprayed by a skunk in our backyard and we don't have a big backyard. But the, oh, I don't have any jasper. I just have shiny jasper. So we'll have to go get that. But it was awful. It was like 10 o'clock at night. I go outside because my Walter is like yelling at Mowgli to get inside and to get away from something. So I go out there to see what all the hubbub is about, and Mowgli's barking at a skunk. And the skunk is trying to defend itself. Like, poor skunk. It was not expecting to be startled that badly by Mowgli. So like I run out there, and I get this giant branch that had fallen off of one of our trees. It was a huge branch, so it was really far away, and I like start wielding that and try to like nudge the skunk with the branch to kind of get them away as I try to like get closer to Mowgli to like grab his collar. And it was too late, obviously. He had already been like sprayed, so we like had to hastily get some stuff together to kind of figure out how to de-skunkify him at 10 o'clock at night. And then I think I need to get off because I think we'll need to figure out or get some gems. And then the next day we went and he was still a little stinky. It was bad. It wasn't as bad, but it was still a little bad, because it was like right on his face, so it was really hard to clean. And he just kind of like, we got some more like skunk spray shampoo and things like that. Oh my goodness. No, never want to do that again. He still kind of smelled a little bad for a little bit. It wasn't as bad. Every time we gave him a bath, it got a little bit less harsh, but it was not pleasant. Not pleasant. I'm assuming jasper is something you dig up, or not dig up, you mine. I'm assuming that. Yeah, it did last about a month. And it was right at his face, so like every time I'm stuck.
Howdy.
No, I don't want to buy anything from you. I want to get around you. Can I get around you on this side? No. Let me through. Let me through. Oh my goodness. Okay. Gotta go the other way. It was bad. So every time he got near us and he wanted like attention and stuff, we'd first smell the skunk. It was bad. But skunks are really cute. Luckily, the skunk did not stay in our backyard. No, I cannot jump. I can't. Not at all. It's quite bad. Why can I not get up here? Okay, there I can. But now it's gone. Now he doesn't smell like it anymore. We're all good. But luckily the skunk did not stay in our backyard. It does not live there anymore. Now we have a groundhog that lives in our backyard, and I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. But we're not here to talk about my skunky dog. Even though skunks are so cute. Oh my goodness, skunks are so precious. I can't wait to meet Professor Moffat. Professor Moffat. Okay. Maybe I should have gotten like I believe you mine them. Maybe I should have gotten like a pickaxe polish for my pickaxe. Because this is not turning up very promising for us here. We can go ahead and get the beady soil. That I know we can do. But, yeah. Oh. Sorry. I got distracted with the skunks. I haven't told you all the fun facts. So, another fun fact about the movie. So, we've talked about how much money it made. It made $68 million, being the top grossing movie of the year that it came out, 1961. We talked about how Glenn Close almost wasn't Glenn Close Cruella, which is criminal. We've talked about Lady and the Tramp being in there, and then also the movie is based off of a book. So it's based off of a book by the same title, 101 Dalmatians, written by Dottie Smith. And I've like known that before. Like that wasn't like a new thing, but I think I forgot that because now I'm like, how have I never read that? Because like a lot of the Disney movies that I really enjoy that are based off of books, I've read the books. Like I've read Jungle Book, I've read the original Beauty and the Beast, I've read the original Little Mermaid, I've read the original Cinderella, you know, I've read a lot of these different books and things like that. Just because I like love reading, and I also want to see like where the inspiration came from and like if I like the book better or whatever. When it comes to the Jungle Book, I like the Jungle Book movie better than the book. I do. Is that sacrilege to say as someone who enjoys reading? Maybe, but I think if you read the book by Rudyard Kipling, you would agree with me. I think you would. Plus Rudyard Kipling was not the greatest person alive, so I don't need to like pretend that his work was great, you know? But the book is written by a author known as Dottie Smith, and there's a sequel. And while there is a sequel to 101 Dalmatians that is there? I think there is. Yeah. But there's a sequel in the book form that follows like their children who like go on to try to be like to save dog kind or something like that. It's called like the Twilight Park or something like that. I don't know exactly because I haven't read it yet, but I think I should. I think I should go try to read it. But also Walt hated this movie. He hated 101 Dalmatians. Like he liked the story, but the creative direction that it took with the design elements of 101 Dalmatians, he did not like. So 101 Dalmatians, how it was made. Is that a piece of jasper? It is! Okay, we got one. Maybe I should have gotten pickaxe polish. But is there one down here? I can't see because of the tree. So Disney created the animation process called Xeroxing, which I'm not here. I have it right here of exactly explaining what Xeroxing is. Okay. So the Xerox process brought a new aspect to hand-drawn animation. Prior to 101 Dalmatians, the animator's drawings had always been transferred to the celluloid sheets by inkers who would reproduce the lines on each cell individually. And the cells is kind of like a frame or an image that would pass through to make it like they all pass through really fast to make it look like the character's moving. So like if you're having someone wave, you would have a photo like this, and then you'd have another one like this, and then you have another one like this, and depending on how smooth you want the wave to be means how many photos you need. But if you want it to be super choppy, you can just go here, 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 you know, type thing. But the Xerox process removed the need for transferring the animator's drawing directly onto the cells. But because of this, because of Xeroxing, lines would appear, showing the different things. So like you can kind of see if you watch the movie, you can kind of see that there's like a little, like it looks a little, not dirty, but it looks a lot more hand-drawn than like, say, Lady and the Tramp or even Sleeping Beauty. Like Sleeping Beauty's background images, let me call my horse. Celeste, come here. Like Sleeping Beauty has a very illustrative, dreamy looking background. But all the lines are really clean. You're not really like, when you look at it, you're not looking at, oh, this is a drawing. Even though you know in your head it's a drawing, you're not thinking that. But then if you compare that to 101 Dalmatians, style is completely different. We have lots of scratchier lines. We have more lines showing in different places and things like that. And so, it just makes the movie look more hand-drawn, and Walt hated that look. He did not want it to look like someone had drawn the images. He wanted to look like these people and these experiences, while they were animated, they were real. So he was not thrilled about this, and he kind of, Walt held a grudge for a long time of how this looked. He did not really trust the creative director after this for a long time. He finally did relent and like admit that like he like came around to how it looked and was like, so before he died, he did give his blessing and kind of like apologized and forgave the creative director for how 101 Dalmatians looked. But because of that, because of how much Walt hated it, like you can see the look of 101 Dalmatians, and it's like the movie right before it and especially the movie after it, they don't look the same. They don't look the same. 101 Dalmatians is unique in its style, especially like not just the foreground with the characters, but the background. It's its own thing. And it was a lot of work and a lot of intensive art time, you know, animating it, because they had to make a lot of custom and new colors to get the look that they wanted for the movie. So I kind of like that. I think that's cool. There is, I'm gonna say this, but I don't know how true this is, you know? I can't verify this with my own two eyes because I'm not about to do this, but I read somewhere that a fan counted every single dot or spot that appears on the screen. And let me ride. Come on. And he said, let me get the number right. 6,469,952 spots are illustrated in this film. That's a lot of spots. That's so many spots. And like, at first when I hear that number, I'm like, no way that's true. That's too much. No. But, and it's like, not just like, okay, there's this many spots on this dog, and like, that's counted just one time throughout the entire movie. No, it's like each individual cell, like looking at each frame by frame, because that's how they would have had to illustrate it. How many times did they have to create the spots? So, you know, the spots on Pongo are counted multiple times. The spots on like Perdita and all the other puppies are counted multiple times, you know. So, I don't know how true that is, but what was I doing? Crafting a skunk house. That's what I'm doing. But the reason I kind of believe it is because they used 800 gallons of paint. I don't know if it's 800 gallons of paint for just the spots or 800 of gallons of paint for the entire movie. I think it's just the spots, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong. You know, I could be wrong, but still, 800 gallons of paint is a lot of paint. So that's why I'm like, okay, maybe there's that many spots. Am I gonna count with my own free time? No. Not at all. You could not pay me enough to count that many. Now, if it was like, hey, you will get $1 per every spot you count. Oh yeah, I'm counting them all. I'm counting them all. But if it's like, you'll get $1 million, well, if someone told me that they'd give me $1 million to count them all, I may still do it. But nothing less than $1 million. Nothing less than $1 million, I assure you of that. Not worth it. Not worth it. Okay, here's the skunk house. Let's put it right here. We'll design Glamour Gulch at some point, but right now, this is all we got. You've proved yourselves to the skunks. Find a flag outside a cave bearing the face of a fashionable skunk. Snow White said they like to meet in a cave near the eastern border of Glamour Gulch. Okay. Do these skunks like horses? Do they? We'll have to find out, but just give me one moment and I will be right back. Bombastic? Scar, what type of word are you using? Bombastic side eye. Criminal offensive side eye. What kind of pet best suits you? Definitely have a dream pet in mind. Composed. Big bladder. Yes. That is exactly what I'm looking for in all my pets. A big old bladder. We are Lumiere and we have your dinner is served. Please don't eat me. Who's there? Oh. That was a loud roar. No. Let's go clean you. That doesn't look very... No, I don't want to put you down. I want to pick you up. And I want to go through this door. No, I don't want to put you down. I want to pick you up. And I want to go through this door. Oh my goodness. I'm bald. I'm bald. Why am I bald? I promise I'm not bald. I got hair. I got hair under this hat. I don't know why it's saying I'm bald. She's bald and she's torturing people who have hair. I told you to light your candles. But, Your Highness, I am at my wit's end. I told you never to. Wait, you're not Lumiere. Oh no, he's gonna eat us. He's gonna eat us. Who are you? Well, Why are you just like a candlestick? Well, it looked cool as an idea, but now that you say it like that, that makes me think I look stupid. Yeah, apparently poop shows up on the map. Look, poop, times 1. One little poop is in here. Let's see if it's correct. Yeah, he's laying on it. He is laying on said poop. While I'm in here, I'm gonna give you some water. Because I can. Oh no, it's in his food bowl.
Hi, look, we have a little baby with us. This is Bagheera, who is the cat that's in the corner sleeping in my illustrated one. But he's here. He said he's coming to say hi. He might not like how I'm holding him right now, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, so I guess before we get back into diving into seeing Professor Moffat and all that sort of jazz, you know where that's from? Good on you. But before we do that, let's go ahead and I took a break. If you didn't take a break, you should have. But if not, don't worry. We have our little segment of where we do some, we take a break and stay present in the moment. So I don't know if anyone else likes this segment that I'm doing, but I like it. I have fun with it. So, and I just feel like now is a good time since before we get back into the game. But we have the art of the day to inspire you. This is Eel Walker by Mark Newman. This is a bronze statue. It was originally done in clay and then it was done in bronze. But like, look at it. Oh my goodness, it looks so good. So Mark Newman does a lot of art for video games and things like that, does like backgrounds and different elements for video games, but this is not an art piece he did for a video game. This is one of his own personal works of art, and I just think it looks so pretty. Ugh. I don't know how big this bronze statue is, but I would happily have this bronze statue in my house. Let me tell you that. And then the next thing is what I recommend for you. And I recommend, music-wise, you listen to Hwasa. So trust me on this one. Hwasa is an amazing artist. You won't be disappointed when you listen to her. She is a K-pop idol, and she's in the group Mamamoo, and she's known for her strong vocals, but she is one of the members of Mamamoo, but she also has a solo career as well. So she has her group activities and then her solo activities. So I'm recommending her. I mean, if you want to dive into Mamamoo, do it. You won't be disappointed. I got to see them in concert a couple years ago. It was amazing. It's one of the best concerts I ever went to. They know how to perform. They know how to put on a show. It's great. It's amazing. It's fantastic. But Hwasa herself is just as amazing, just as talented, just as wonderful. The songs I recommend. So honestly, you can't really go wrong with any of her music. But these are the songs that I recommend. Good Goodbye is one of her most recent songs. Oh my goodness, I have that song on repeat so much. It's a breakup song, but it's like a beautiful breakup song. It's kind of like, you know, when you break up with someone because you know you're not right, but like there's not any bad blood breaking you apart. So, you know, you're going your separate ways, you're saying goodbye, but like it's not because one of you did something wrong or anything like that. It's just life. Maria is probably one of my favorite songs from her. Such a bop. And then I'm a Bee is, you know, I'm a Bee, where she sings about being a bad bee. NA is another good one. And then this one isn't her song, but she like is featured on it. But I Can't Make You Love Me by Kinda Blue and Hwasa. Such a good song. She does a lot of collaborative music with a lot of other artists. So like a lot of people will find her through the music that she does with like their favorite artist and things like that. So she has a lot of like deep vocals. Oh my goodness. I wish I could play some of her music right now so you could like hear it, but I don't want to get like copy striked or anything like that. So you just have to go and listen to it yourself. Good Goodbye, Can't Make Me Love You, and NA are kind of like, well, maybe not NA, but Good Goodbye and Can't Make Me Love You are like slower songs. I'm a Bee, Maria are like super high, punchy, like energetic songs, and then NA is kind of like somewhere in between. So she has a good range of like slow, deep music, but then also like high pop, get up and dance, go to the club type music, and then obviously a good range in between there. But yeah, she live in concert, she was amazing. Such a performer, and while she's performing, you can tell that she truly loves her job, loves what she does, loves the music that she creates. Like, she just radiates positivity and happiness, you know? Also so pretty. Like, look at her. Hwasa is beautiful. Oh my goodness. When they came to my city, my mom worked at where the concert was, and the stadium always gives out like jerseys from the team, but with like the artist name on the back instead of like, you know, whatever team member it is. And so my mom is in charge of like making those and handing those jerseys out. She didn't hand them to Hwasa herself, but she got to make it, so I like sort of in some way, shape, or form. I didn't touch it. I didn't see it in person, but I got to see it in photo. And I was like, if you do get to hand it to her, please let them know that I love them and I can't wait for their concert. But the concert was great. We got like kind of like higher seats, and when we went to go to our seats, the person was like, "Hey, do you want upgraded tickets?" Like, we were already inside the event and things like that. And we were like, "Yeah? Is this real? Are you trying to scam us?" And we got upgraded. So like we were like up in the 300s originally, and they moved us down to like the 100s. So we weren't on the floor, but we were close. So good. So good. Probably one of my top 5 all-time concerts. And Hwasa is my Mamamoo bias, so that's why we're starting with her and not just Mamamoo in general. Please, Good Goodbye. If you're not going to listen to any of the other songs, fine, you know. I don't know why, but I'll allow it. But Good Goodbye, you have to. And the music video for that one is so good. All her live performances that she did with that song, so good. Like, if you watch all the live performances together, it actually tells a story because she's in different outfits at different stages of the relationship and things like that. Artiste. Okay. Before I get too carried away, let's get back into the game. Oh, let me change it to this. There we go. Sorry. Actually not sorry. Trust me on that one. You want to hear it. Okay. I think this is where the skunks are. Do you think this is where the skunks are? Do you think this sign is telling us where the skunks are? I think it is. I think we're doing just fine. There's no skunk spray, like, bathing stuff if they spray me. So, fingers crossed they don't spray me, my dog, or my anxious squirrel. Wish us luck. But I think there's Professor Moffat. Hello? Talk to Professor Moffat, yes? Hello? Oh, I picked it up. Oh, no, I'm talking. Oh, I can't see him. I'm too high up. I need to get off my horse. Hello, Professor Moffat. I'm here to help you get revenge. Thank you for meeting with me. I am honored. This is ridiculous. I can't believe I'm talking to a skunk. I'm honored. What are you talking about? I'm so honored. ... Oh, he seems very pleased to meet with someone so respectful. That's not what I got, but thank you. Oh, Snow White is fully our interpreter. So she could be lying to us, but I appreciate her being kind about it. I think what that means, he wants to challenge someone. I guess that means Cruella? It must be. Well, don't speak for him. Just translate. Oh, I believe he'll get his friends together to storm Cruella's workshop in the fortress, but they need your help. Wait, Professor? The fortress? Isn't it dangerous? What's so dangerous about it? Well, Cruella magicked mannequins to guard it, so you'll have to keep out of their sight, or they'll sound an alarm to have you removed. And in the heart of Cruella's workshop, there are loud statues shaped like dogs that make horrible noises. That's quite disagreeable to skunks. If you can make them stop, the skunks can rush in and take over. You can count on me. The professor seems ready to begin. Oh, and you'll need this. The bridge to Cruella's workshop is stuck. You won't be able to cross without the bridge mechanism's lever. Ooh, fancy, fancy, fancy. If you follow me, I can lead you right there. Okay, hold on. I want to get a look at Professor Moffat. Professor Moffat. Look at him. He has sunglasses on. That looks so cool. He has sunglasses. Hello, Professor Moffat. I love your hair. I love your stripy shirt, and I love your sunglasses. You are very dapper indeed, and thank you for not spraying me with your skunk spray. I appreciate that, because I do not know how I would get that out of my clothes or my skin, because there are no showers in Disney Dreamlight Valley. I'd have to borrow the soap from Kristoff that we gave him a little bit ago. I'd have to borrow that carrot smelling smoke. Hello? What was that? Carrot shaped smelling smoke. Soap. Not smoke. Soap. Soap, 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 soap. Oh goodness. Okay. Oh, she beat us here. Okay, here we go. Now talk to her. Yeah, we'll talk to you.
For coming to visit.
There we are. You just need to insert the lever to get the bridge mechanism working again. Then you can head inside, but watch out for the magical mannequins and the greyhound statues. Oh, and I'm afraid it wouldn't be a good idea for any of your horse friends to come with you. Who knows what kind of old sewing supplies are scattered about. Oh, we don't want them stepping on anything. Oh. I didn't read that on there, but that's what it says. You wouldn't want them stepping on anything. You know, me and Snow White, we think alike. Okay, Celeste, you gotta be down here. You gotta stay right there. No worries. I'll be right back. Let's go ahead and... Oh, he picked it up. Thank you. Let's see. Where's the lever go? Oh, it goes right there. Interact. Put the lever in. And then... we interact again. There we go. Ooh. Spooky, spooky, spooky. Oh, but look at that. That looks so cool. We can see the top of Pixie Hollow. We can see the top of whatever that is. Let's see what else we can see. Nothing else. Well. Oh, there's the top of the Wishing Alps castle. Fancy, fancy. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Okay. Okay, we gotta be on our best behavior. Deactivate the barking greyhound statues without getting caught by the mannequins. Is this them? Well, this one's headless, so I don't think that one can bark. I don't think it can. Okay. Let's see. Oh, these are the statues that we want to not. Okay. How close do they get? I think I can just easily walk straight through them. You know, that doesn't seem very difficult. Hope my dog or anxious squirrel doesn't mess anything up. Because if they do, I'm gonna have to... Okay, now, these mannequins, like this one right here, I'm not gonna go too close. But that's actually a cute outfit. I would wear that. That's like a cute Lolita-esque dress. Not really, but, you know, it's cute. I would wear that. I'd put that on my Pinterest fashion board. I really do. I have fashion sense. You can't tell because of how I dress. But I do. Okay, we gotta go through, interact with this, and then let's just go down. Whew, good. Max, you're doing a real good job sneaking as well. So are you, anxious squirrel. Honestly, I'm a little anxious too, trying to figure all this out. Ooh, that was close. Let's go right here. Ooh. Okay. And continue further. Okay. There we go. There he is, Professor Moffat. All the squirrels are running out. It's an army. An army of squirrels. And then Cruella. Oh, we're ready. We're ready for her. Can you tell I'm taking all the photos? Oh, Cruella was blurry.
There you are.
Ugh! What are all these vermin doing here? Get out, get out, get out, all of you! Yeah, that's not happening. Here's how this is gonna work, Cruella. Ooh, we are sassy right now. We are tired of Cruella's bit nonsense. We are ready to become a villain of our own in some aspect. Maybe not as good of a villain as Glenn Close, but a good villain nonetheless. Here's how it's going to work, Cruella. Snow White here will be helping us understand Professor Moffat, and we are going to hammer out an agreement. Professor Moffat's skunk friends are going to stay, and if you don't help us, Cruella, they'll use the fortress to make skunk clothes. Oh, how cute. Skunk apparel? This is absurd. I still have the crystal key, Lakin. You're a fool to think you're going to get a hold of it like this. Actually, I will. The way I see it, I can always look into alternative ways of getting access to the crystal caverns, but you don't really have that flexibility to deal with these skunks. We are not playing around anymore. We are getting things done. What's Professor Moffat have to say? By the way, Professor Moffat wiggled his tail, and I think he wants to remind you that skunks have other ways to make things unpleasant. Well, don't spray me. Here's my suggestion. You give us the crystal key, and Professor Moffat will give the orders for the skunks to leave this area for now. The skunks will have free reign in Glamour Gulch, and you'll both leave each other alone. The skunks will promise to play nice around you. This is intolerable. You cannot expect to live around these. What's Professor Moffat have to say? What are you about to say about skunks? Is he about to unleash skunkly spray on a certain fashionable evil villain? I think Professor Moffat is suggesting you be polite. By the other tail wiggles, I think all the other skunks are too. This skunk right here is just staring off into space. Oh, so is that one. They're just like... no thoughts in their head. They're just waiting to be told to do something. They're not thinking about anything. Fine. There's just one problem. There always is, isn't there? I may not have access to the key at this very moment. Of course you don't, Cruella. Of course you don't.
Don't be ridiculous.
The decay has simply ruined my house. Why, it's not safe for me to enter to find the key. Fix my house. I'll give you that blasted key. Just make sure these rodents get out. Deal. Professor Moffat? What's Professor Moffat gonna say? The professor isn't happy that you called his friends rodents, but I think he'll say yes to the agreement. Alright, I think we can let the stylish skunks go about their business. But Cruella, if I get your house set up, you try to flake out. If I get your house set up and you try to flake out of giving me the key, yes, you'll give these revolting menaces back here in a flash.
Blast it all.
Now go fix my house, and be sure it's somewhere idyllic and far away from these skunks. I need an extended holiday after all I've been through. After all you've been through?
No.
What about all that you've put us through? We have been helping you this entire time, and this is how you're treating us. You just insult us. You insult my friends. You insult my rodents. Or my skunks. Sorry. Didn't mean to say that word. You insult my skunks. And you're expecting us to help you? Cruella, Cruella, Cruella. I thought you went to school. I thought you were educated. Obviously the smoking fumes that you smoked have gotten to your head. They have.
When the sun shines, it makes my heart sing.
When I see you carry your royal pickaxe, you remind me of my dear friends. Is that an insult? I can't tell if that's a compliment or an insult. Do I look like a dwarf? Do I look like a little hi-ho dwarf? Here. Hi-ho? Hi-ho. I don't look like a dwarf. Me and Dopey look nothing alike. Snow White, I think you're being mean. Now that song is stuck in my head. I-ho, it's off to work we go. I-ho, I-ho.
When the sun shines, it makes my
Look at all these skunks, though. Can I take a picture with them? Yes, I will. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Let's do... What's the most skunkish pose for us to do? That one? Yes, this one. We're very powerful. We're very, very brave. We're very, very... Can I speak words? No. There we go. Oh, and our anxious squirrel is there too. He's like... It's okay, buddy. It's okay. We gotta give him a name. We gotta give him a name. Okay. Now we gotta place Cruella's house down. Is this... I thought this was her house. Is this not her house? No, we can't even put stuff in here. I thought this was her house. Okay. Oh, she wants us to do a new house. That's what it is. We're putting a new house down. I'm confused at where we are. I'm very confused at where we are. It's fine though. How big is this DeVille Manor? Oh, the dogs and they're gone. So maybe right here would be like perfect. We can put it right there. I think that looks pretty good. Yeah. I think that would look perfect. Right in this little spot.
Greetings, neighbor.
Cruella's house. How much? How much? How much am I paying for her to get here? 15. I'll do it for the valley. I'm doing it for the valley. I'm not doing it for Cruella. I'm doing it for the valley. I gotta remember that. Valley, 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 not Cruella. I'm not helping out Cruella. I'm helping out the valley. Oh, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money to help a villain.
Shining almost as
Cruella de Vil, Cruella de Vil. If she doesn't scare you, no evil thing will. To see her is to take a sudden chill. Cruella, Cruella de Vil. At first you think Cruella is the devil. And after time has worn away, then
It's just too good.
come to realize you've seen those kind of eyes watching you from underneath a rock. You're welcome for that. You're welcome. You didn't know you were coming to a concert today, did you? No. Surprise! All right, Cruella, I've got your house repaired and set up.
I love it.
Why, darling, how kind of you. Thank you, oodles. Okay, I kind of like that. I'm gonna steal that from you, Cruella. Oodles. Let's see that crystal key. Of course, give me a moment. I hope that once I hand over the key, we can put all that unpleasantness behind us. I'll be cool if you're cool. I will abide by the terms of the peace treaty. That's kind of... I'll abide by the terms of the peace treaty. We're no longer playing games. We're no longer trying to be nice to Cruella. She burned us too many times. How diplomatic of you. Darling, I merely wish to return our working relationship to, well, one that works.
I'm listening.
Who knows what the future will hold? After all, we may need to work together again for the good of Deville Moore.
Oh,
Okay, well, first off, nobody calls it that. Stop trying to make Deville Moore a thing. Stop trying to make fetch a thing. It's never gonna happen. But as long as you don't go back on your side of the agreement, I'll be happy to work with you in the future. Well, I'll take what I can get. Now here is the key. She handed it to us like, I don't want to touch it. I don't want to touch it. Wait, did we get Professor Moffat? Wait, I don't even want to read the rest of this. Did we get Professor Moffat? Hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. We have Professor Moffat as a pet! I didn't know that was gonna happen! Oh my goodness. Professor Moffat! Professor Moffat! Hi! Can I pet you? I want to pet you. I know we just got rid of the anxious squirrel, but you know, he's anxious. He gotta go rest. Professor Moffat is here. Oh, we gotta... And we look like him. Oh, I need a picture. I need a picture. I need a picture. I need a picture. Professor Moffat. Professor Moffat. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So cute. Oh my goodness. I can't even tell you how cute that is. That's adorable. Oh wait, no. Yeah. Give me more. Big eyes. Big anime eyes. Right there. Yes. Beautiful. Work it. So cute. Did anyone catch what I was quoting? Oh my goodness. Professor Moffat, I love that you're a critter. I did not... That's one thing I hadn't been spoiled to. I've watched other people play, you know, but that's one thing I did not get spoiled to. Robots? Yeah. There we go. Robots. It's not Disney, but it's a great movie. Okay. Well, I think... Should we go ahead and start this Crystal Caverns Glamour Gulch quest? Or should we wait? Because we don't have much longer. I don't know if we'll be able to, you know, I think we'll wait. Because we don't have much more to do with... Where's Celeste? Let's bring her to us. I don't know where she was. I don't know where she was trapped. Let's go ahead and customize her again. No, I don't I guess I'll pet you. I guess I'll brush you, but I don't want to do that. I want to customize you, put you back in your cute outfit. Put you back in your flowers and stuff, because the dots are cute, but they don't really scream Celeste to me. Let's customize her. So let's put the saddle back on, the spring festive saddle. We want the spring festive blanket. And then the bridle for the headgear. We want the spring festive. Yes. See, this just looks like her. This makes Celeste look like Celeste. And I appreciate that. I do. There we go. Okay. Well, with that being said, I can't believe we have Professor Moffat. I don't have any other skunks. I don't. Do I? Let's see. I don't think I do. I need to work on getting a lot of companions. But I just haven't. Yeah. My companion list is very, very small. Are there any geese around here? Because I have some currants and they come real easily. The geese do.
Must everyone
Let's
journey,
see.
so
I don't think there is any geese. Why was that up there? What are you doing? Get down! Get down off those stairs right now! Gotta back away. He gets shy. Oh, it's still too shy. We're still too close. You know you're not supposed to be up on those stairs. What are you doing? Sometimes you gotta work on training your train. It's a lot of work. Trains don't always cooperate with you, but you gotta train them. You can't let up on the training when it comes to training your train. Because otherwise they'll do things like that. They'll get up on your stairs and they'll just think that they can traverse anywhere. When no, that's not the case. You are a train and you stay on the ground. Yes, right there. Good. Good. No, I don't want anything from you. Thank you though. Not right now. Not at this, apt moment. I want to see if I can find a goose. And I'm not seeing any geese. No geese. No geese for me. No geese for you. No geese for we. No geese for thee. That is 100% for certain. No geese for thee in these wretched halls of Devilmore. I can't believe we finally, like, it seems like with a lot of the other villains, we've had patience with them. We've been really patient with the villains that we've had to interact with so far. But that's the first time I saw us not be patient with a villain. We got down to business. We stopped playing nice. And I liked that for us. Good job. We're trying to work on our confidence this year, and I think that was very confident of us. Very, very wonderful. Very grand. Who knew that we could stand up to Deville like that? Or Cruella. Because Cruella she's not someone to be taken lightly, you know? She's kind of scary. She is. What do the skunks pick up? What is their bonus? Nope. Companions. Gardening. Ooh. So the bunnies have competition now. That's what that's saying. I will change into one of my favorites. Let's change. Do we want Bee Me or Monster Me? I think Bee Me. Equip outfit. Oh! Does it change your... It changed my companion. I didn't know that they did that. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want you. I want Professor Moffat. And Max. I need sticks. There we go. Okay. Well, with that being said, we will end the stream off here. Yes. But before we officially go away, we have a pack of Lorcana to open. So let's go ahead and change screens so we can do that. So say goodbye here, and then go to here. Hello. Oh, and you can see my, if you were here earlier, you heard me talking about, I have a new PNG tuber that I'm wanting to use, at certain times and things like that. That's a possum. So I drew the possum. So this is Ollie, the possum. He is our new mascot. He's our new mascot. And he's wonderful. He's great. He's grand. I love him so much. And he's yelling hello at you. He's like, hello. Hello, my name is Ali. Okay, but with that being said, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate you. I'm glad. It seems like we're done working with Cruella for a little bit. The next one, we gotta go talk to Tink. We gotta give her the key. So we'll figure all that out. But Cruella was a lot. She gave me a bit of a headache. You know, maybe I wouldn't have gotten that headache if we were dealing with Glenn Close. But we weren't. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just gonna go watch the live action 101 Dalmatians right after this. Because, you know, we've just talked about it so much. I need to watch it. I need to watch it. I need to. But we helped get Cruella her car out. We ran around her spooky, scary little manor and avoided all the spots. We talked to Professor Moffat and we got Professor Moffat. Oh my goodness. We did so much today. We did so much, and we did so good with standing up for ourselves and not letting Cruella just toss us around like a paper bag in the wind, you know? So I'm very proud of us. Very, very proud of us. So let's go ahead and open up a Reign of Jafar Lorcana pack. Lorcana is the Disney TCG that you can play, or you can just collect the cards. Either way, it's all good. But this is one of the sets. It's a recent set, but it's also like there's now it's 3 sets behind. So like there's this set, and then there was a set called Fabled, and then now the most recent set is Whispers in the Well. So that's where we are. But I still have cards that I need from Reign of Jafar, so that's why we're opening some. Hopefully we can get some good cards today. But let's see what we get. If we can focus on this. Oh no, it's focusing on Ollie. I want to focus on Jim Deer. Oh no. Ollie is taking all the attention. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. So we have Jim Deer. Look at him protecting the puppies, as he should. So cute. So, so cute. We have Megara, part of the plan. I love this card with the purples like flowing around her. So pretty. I love that. And then we have Cha-Cha, Junior Chipmunk, helping to do some bullying work. I don't know. I don't think children should be around right now, but if they are, they might as well lend a hand. We have Lafayette, Sleepy Basset Hound. That's what that says. Oh, and does he have a fork in front of him? Like a fork, like floating? Let me see. That's so cute. So, so cute. And then our next is uncommon. No, it's common still. I'm getting ahead of myself, sorry. But we have Anna, Trusting Sister. So cute. Can I say cute for every card? Yes, I can, and there's nothing wrong with it. And then here we go with Prince Ahmed, rival suitor. Prince Ahmed is the worst. No, thank you. Go away. Go away. Go away. And then we have our first uncommon with Patch, which is perfect for 101 Dalmatians. There are 101 Dalmatian cards in Lorcana. If you want a lot of 101 Dalmatian cards, do the Into the Inkland set, because that's when 101 Dalmatians first released in Lorcana. So a lot of cards in that set are 101 Dalmatian themed. So here's Patch inside Reign of Jafar, but yeah, so cute, so cute. And then we have Forest Duel with Bambi and another rival. So scary. But he's gonna do fine. We trust in Bambi. We trust him. He's gonna do great. Then we have Stopped Chaos in its
Remember,
tract,
time is money.
which is where we're stopping one of the Titans. Oh no, is it gonna be hard to focus again? I shouldn't have looked at it myself. That's what I get. Here, let me... There we go. It's Ollie. Ollie is taking away the focus. Oh well. We can see it this far back. We just also have Ollie there. Then we have Iago. Out of reach. What is he wearing? It looks like he's wearing the Emperor's hat. And this is our first rare, so let's see what our next one is. Ooh, we got a super rare, which is 1 level up, which is good. We have Donald Duck.
A villain and their riches
Coin collector. Oh, he has a piggy bank and things like that. That's so cute. And then our foil is a common foil, but it's Rhino from Bolt. So cute. I love that. And the whole card is foil, which I don't necessarily love. I like it when just the art is foil and not the writing, but Lorcana hasn't listened to me yet, so it is what it is. But we have that, and then we have our puzzle piece. Ooh, our puzzle piece is Jafar's face. That's great. I think I have this puzzle piece already, but it's pretty good. Okay, so out of the cards we pulled, what is the best cards? I'm thinking these three. Okay, so the honorable mention is Rhino, because Rhino is adorable and cute and precious. Honorable mention, but the three that I like the most is going to be the Donald Duck card right here, the Jim Deere card, and then the Megara card. Those cards are just so cute, and like, one's a super rare and the other two are commons, but I just think the art on them is so pretty, so beautiful. Oh, love it so much. Yes. Especially like Jim Deere. If you had told me that Jim Deere was going to be getting a card in Lorcana, I would not have believed you. But he is. And I wonder if we're going to get Jim Deere and Darling inside Lorcana. I would love to. I would love to. The same with like if we get Pongo and Perdita, but I also want Roger and Anita as well. Like, yes, those movies like The Lady and the Tramp and 101 Dalmatians, the main character is the dogs. Like, and most of the time whenever they are releasing a new like collection of characters, it's usually just 2 characters from the set, so like it would make sense to do Lady and the Tramp and then Pongo and Perdita. But I would also love if they did the owners as well, because they are part of the show, they are a part of the movie, and they do have their charm and their specialty. Like, I don't want them left out, you know? That's all I'm saying. I don't want them left out. But with that being said, we are going to end today's stream. There will be another stream tomorrow. Tomorrow we will be playing Heartopia, diving into that. And if you don't know what Heartopia is, it is a free-to-play, cozy life sim MMO type sort of thing. It's a lot of fun. It just recently came out too, so it's a lot of fun. We're still diving into it, figuring things out, but I can't wait to do that with you. So if you're interested in that, stick around. If not, don't worry. We will be doing some more Disney Dreamlight Valley and more Wishblossom Ranch next week. Next week. So yeah, don't forget to, if you're watching this later, like and subscribe, and so that way you can be notified the next time I either stream or just post a regular video over on YouTube, or here on Twitch. You can follow so that way you know the next time I go live. With that being said, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate you all so much for taking time out of your day to spend it with me, and don't forget that you matter and you are important in this world, and the world would not be the same without you. But with that being said, I will see you next time. Bye!